Welcome back. Archstone of the Demon Adjudicator. The dead, given seals of the hero by the Adjudicator, are taken to the Shadowman's shrine to be purified and mourned in the storm. Some of this you've already seen. But now I'm actually going to be looting and properly rescuing Urbane. And I really hate those storm beasts. And there's our favorite grave robber.
Hello there. We meet again. You look terrible. Cheer up. Life is an adventure. There's somebody I ought to warn you about. A fellow who lacks common decency. They call him Patches the Hyena. And he's the one that laid that trap for me. He's the kind of person who'd stab his mother in the back. If you happen to spot him, you'll be doing us all a favour by putting him out of his misery.
Your warning is late.
Have you been to the altar? Well, I think someone may be trapped in the lower cavity. I heard them praying for dear life. Pity the poor fool. He probably fell for one of Patch's old tricks.
Sorry for skipping the dialogue.
Pity the poor fool.
Let's see what new stuff he has. A lot of arrows. Kunai, by the way, are essentially the same as throwing knives, except they can inflict
a bit of
poison.
indulgence.
I think kunai also might do slightly more damage. Better than using an item. Much loot to be had. Killing the Reaper kills all of those little shadow lurker things. So always prioritize the Reaper when you can. Now let's drop down this hole and... Hey, there's something on top of the spire again. Huh. I don't think there's any way to get up there, though.
God has
okay, he's got nothing new to say. This up here opens up a door behind where Patches was standing. He would normally act surprised. But he's not here anymore. Because I was lazy. Anyway, we continue looting. Not much exciting here since I've already killed all the enemies. And I missed some things upstairs, so I'll go get those items now. You know, I've never actually gotten down into this area before without killing the Reaper first. He's just too opportune a target. And there's some kunai. Now, to take the shortcut back downstairs, so we can get at something else that's upstairs. Through this stairway here. And right there's a hidden wall. Or... yeah, I guess you could say it's a hidden wall. It's... secret. Oh dear, tight corridors. Look! A distraction! Ow. Let's speed this up a bit. Those soul remains make things so much easier. Yay, Bladestone. Surprisingly hard to come by, and I need plenty of it for my weapon. Anyway, let's go see what else is out here. Ton of storm beasts for one thing, but they're all over the place out here. And over here's a little walkway. There's a crystal gecko somewhere. There it is! Ah! I hate the lock-on in this game. I hate it when that happens too, damn it! I blame the storm beasts. I blame them for everything. Anyway. Here is a nice little item. The white bow and some white arrows. The white bow is one of the strongest non-upgraded bows. You can upgrade it using colorless demon souls, but from what I've read, there's apparently a bug or something where the white bow doesn't improve past +1. So +2 is pointless. I don't quite have the stats to use the white bow currently, though, and in the end, the sticky composite longbow, which is what I'm using right now, is better. With 2 intertwining strings, it is a legendary weapon said to be impossible for a human to handle. It has an extremely long range. The white bow has the longest range in the game, and the white arrows are hands down the best arrows in the game, but they are... That was weird. They are in very limited supply. There's only a finite number of them per playthrough. Now let us progress. There's a lot of Storm Beast courses in here. Either that, or they're all taking a nap in really heavy sleepers, but somehow I don't think that's the case. Now for some archery action. Not against the Storm Beasts, though. 3 skeletons down here, one of them an archer. We'll take the archer first. How did that miss? Archers and their homing arrows. Cheaters. Now to take care of the 2 skeletons. One to get his attention. And he comes rolling up here. But he can't quite get up here, thankfully, so we can pick him up at our leisure. Now for the other one. He rolled straight off the cliff. It's funny when they do that. No more soul remains, because otherwise things would be incredibly interesting for us. 2 of them. Confined space. easy to roll off. Or fall off. Let's see if he'll... No, I don't think he's gonna fall off. Ah. Get distracted again. Ooh, and we're out of time. So, pick this up. And I guess I'll go ahead and go through the fog gate. We have enough time for that. See you next time, folks.